Mzansi, and welcome back. A new season is upon us, which opens us up to new adventures. And what better way to celebrate this new season than with a designer who truly understands the art of storytelling through fashion. We are honored to be joined by Mzukisi Mbane, the founder of iconic South African luxury brand Imprint, known for their bold prints and Afro-futuristic aesthetic. Mzukisi is not just creating clothes, he is weaving narratives and heritage, culture, and identity into every stitch. Please, welcome to the show, Mzukisi! Hello!
How are you
today?
I'm good, how are you?
I am so good, so excited for this.
Same.
Let's start at the beginning for everyone.
Yeah.
The name Imprint, so evocative. How did you find the inspiration to name it Imprint, and how does it embody your ethos of leave a mark?
So it's actually interesting. I studied accounting. I'm a qualified accountant.
No way. This is the first time I'm hearing this.
So I studied accounting. I thought I made my choice in life, but fashion chose me. So in a way, it imprinted itself on me before I even knew that I was going to be this designer that I've become over time.
What a beautiful story attached to it. I thought you just looked at a dictionary, found a word that you like, and you were like, that's the one.
No, it had to mean something in terms of like how I got to be part of the fashion industry.
You have one of the most recognizable brands. When somebody's wearing Imprint, we can tell that they are wearing Imprint.
Yeah.
What is the research that goes behind creating the looks that you have?
I didn't want to create fashion for the sake of creating fashion. For me, I've always been drawn to prints. I've always been drawn to color and expressing myself in that way. And when I started the brand, I wanted to do it right. That's why I also moved away from your commercial prints, the idea of what African prints are supposed to be. So with the prints, everything that was created, there's a story attached. Each print communicates something. Each line on the actual print itself signifies something. There's nothing random with what I do. So that's why the brand communicates that consistent, recognizable, beautiful language, even if I can say so myself, that people have connected with, because people are drawn into something that's authentic. I didn't want it to be repetitive. I didn't want it to be something that people have seen before. I wanted to show what influences me as Mzukisi, what I love, the music that I'm into, the artists that are sort of like pushed, which is also interesting because I consider myself very reserved, but the brand itself is very expressive. It's very out there, and those are the influences that I have. So I think just connecting those dots and what those influences mean to me, it allows me to take the brand to the future, and also me, how I constantly wear the brand. It allows people to see the brand as a wearable brand, because the pieces are kind of futuristic. It's something new, something different. And sometimes people might love it, but don't see it being something that fits into your everyday realistic life. So me wearing it also allows people to be part of this Imprint Afro-futuristic story.
Now let's talk about your latest collection, Silapha Njenge Ngemithandazo, or we are here because of our prayers. Please walk us through this amazing collection.
So I remember before I created the collection, I had a huge collab, which allowed me to do the work that I do, but also travel. So I've always wanted to go to New York. So I went to New York, and I was at the Met Museum taking all these pictures. And when I thought about what's next for Imprint in terms of collection, I went into those archives, those pictures, and literally the first print, which is the main print for the collection, is a collage of different images. It's literally images that came together and then created the print. So when I looked at that, what it means to me, looking at my story, how I got into fashion, how I've pushed, literally starting with nothing. It made me remember what my mom usually says, that umthandazo is basically everything. Like the stuff that we do, the stuff that we achieve is because of the people that pray for us. And for me, it wasn't just about my mom. It's the people that love me, it's the people that love my brand, it's the people that consume the brand. Anyone who has ever assisted me, helped me. It was a thank you and a sort of like a testament that you believed in something, you prayed for something, and the collection is not for me, it's for everyone. And the story, Silapha Nje Kungemithandazo, again, is a story that resonates with everyone. Everyone succeeds and they move forward because of prayers.
Oh my word, you are just such a beautiful example of authenticity and what it does for you. You know, you're in a space. I want to take this moment. There's no question here, but you are in an industry where it's so easy to stray away from who you are.
True.
But in every work that you do, it's about you. It's about us as Africans. It's about what the brand can do for you as well. And it's such a beautiful thing to see.
Thank you. And it's not the easiest.
I
as you
know.
say, the industry is very much about trends. It's very much about fitting in, and also the spaces that we move in. It can put you in a space where you feel like you need to change who you are. And
Absolutely.
also the journey is not easy. It's easy to just do something that sells, but to be consistent, it takes a lot.
Oh, and you do it so well.
Thank you.
And now let's speak to the viewer at home who is looking at your outfit now and they're like, yes, please. Yes, I would like to have that on me, but they are brand new to Prince and they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Can you please give us some fashion advice of how to wean ourselves into the world of Prince and how to do it right?
I always say start with something that you're comfortable with. So like your solid base, a lot of people are into black, white, your yellows. So start with something that you're comfortable with and layer it with something. Your kimono is easy. It can be a long kimono, short kimono.
Yes.
That makes you feel like you're part of the Prince trend, but you're also not uncomfortable. So it always starts with that. Don't push yourself to fit into fashion because you're going to be uncomfortable and people are going to read into that and the look is not going to translate.
You have had the pleasure of working with so many icons. You've worked at so many international fashion weeks. And Imprint now has a print on the global stage as well. What does it mean for you and why is it so important for you to be able to tell African stories at that level?
I think the importance of that for me connects with why I do what I do. When you look at what the brand means to me, wanting to tell African stories and telling them correctly. Because what has happened over the years, there's been a lot of African prints existing, African stories existing, but we're not part of that value chain by benefiting from it and also being the people that tell those stories. So it becomes important because now we get to travel, we get to be seen, people get to interact with us. When they see us, there's this sense of pride, even though they're not part of the stories. They're proud to see us owning who we are. They're proud to connect with our brands. I was recently in China, and something that I wasn't expecting from that different market, because I've done the European market, the American market, and also there's been communication from those places. I've never explored China. I didn't know how the brand was going to be received. But them walking through the love, the appreciation, and I think also this is the most important thing, them wanting to know what the story is from you and listening to understand. So I think that's the important part, making sure that we do travel, we do go to these places, and we do correct and own the narrative.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that draws back to heritage. If you have a heritage of your own to celebrate, you can respect when you see somebody else's celebrate it as well. How important is it for us to remember our heritage?
Your heritage is basically who you are. And with Imprint, I've sort of like allowed the brand to not just tell the story or the view of heritage from a historic point of view. I've also adopted elements of us that makes us who we are, be it the beautiful elements, be it the dark part. There's a print that's going on right now with iconic women that sort of like hold the country together. And that print also extends to the victims of GBV, which is something that we don't want to confront. And when we look at what actually makes heritage, 50 years from now, we're going to be known as the country that had such a strong violence towards women and children. And I wanted to put that in and take it to the people and be like, it's sort of like your responsibility to remove this from our history, from it becoming part of our heritage. So it's very important, especially for a creative.
So much intentionality. Thank you so much for sharing these stories. Thank you for sharing yourself.
Thank you for having me.
Mzukisi's work is more than just fashion. It is a celebration of who we are, where we come from, and where we are going.